Will Bitcoin's near 60 dominant surge translate into a breakout above 100K with the help of November's market-shaping events, or will unexpected factors derail BTC's upward journey? Table of contents as autumn peaks. Bitcoin's market dominates the percentage of the total crypto market cap it holds, this creating an intriguing scenario. Currently, at around 59.7, a level last reached in April 2021, it appears set to cross the 60 threshold as of October 28th. Bitcoin's price has risen by nearly 2.5 in the past 24 hours, pushing it to around 69,000. Now, it's inching closer to the 70,000 milestone, a psychological resistance level that could shape market sentiment. This rise in Bitcoin's dominance supports the idea that we're in a Bitcoin season. The Altcoin Season Index, which currently sits at a low of 25, shows that only 25 of the top 100 non-stable coins have outperformed Bitcoin in the last 3 months. On this scale of 1 to 100, a score of 25 or below signals Bitcoin season. What's particularly interesting is that this surge in Bitcoin's dominance aligns with some major upcoming events. First, the U.S. presidential election on November 5th could be monumental for crypto. Furthermore, just 2 days after the election, the Federal Reserve will meet for its next policy review on November 7th. Speculators using the CME FedWatch tool are almost certain of a 25 basis point rate cut with a 97% probability. With Bitcoin's dominance pushing towards 60 and these key catalysts on the horizon, let's explore the market's current pulse and what experts forecast for Bitcoin and the broader crypto ecosystem. With November's calendar packed with market-shifting events, Bitcoin ETFs are nearing a milestone that could further solidify Bitcoin's standing in the financial ecosystem. As US spot Bitcoin ETFs approach a combined 1 million BTC holdings, traders are eyeing potential tailwinds to drive the market higher. Currently, these ETFs hold around 977,000 Bitcoin, valued at approximately $67.4 billion, about 5 of Bitcoin's total market cap of $1.36 trillion. Reaching the 1 million BTC milestone would signal an unprecedented level of institutional engagement and could serve as a catalyst for additional price momentum. Nate Geraci, president of ETF Store, estimates that an influx of around $1.5 billion would allow these funds to acquire the extra 23,000 BTC needed to reach this historic threshold. Spot Bitcoin ETFs now about 23,000 away from holding 1 million BTC, or almost 5 of BTC final total supply. Via ApolloSats pic.twitter.com PR 6 VPX. This milestone could be achieved as early as this week if ETFs maintain an average of 300 million in daily inflows. Recent inflows around 3 billion in just the last 2 weeks, according to Bitcoin analyst Alessandro Ottaviani, have led many analysts to predict that Bitcoin could reach new all-time highs if this momentum persists through November. In the last 2 weeks, we had 3B net inflow from the Bitcoin spot ETFs. That if this pace continues through November, ADH will be inevitable. In addition, the Fed's upcoming Federal Open Market Committee meeting will address a potential 25 basis point rate cut. Should this rate cut proceed, it could inject fresh liquidity into the market, potentially boosting Bitcoin's upward momentum. On the international front, Russia is set to lift its ban on Bitcoin mining on November 1st, reflecting a broader trend of governments easing crypto restrictions, which could further bolster Bitcoin's appeal and add stability to its network. Reminder: Bitcoin mining becomes legal in Russia starting November 1st. pic.twitter.com CHRCQXT2 and K altogether. These favorable developments may lay the groundwork for Bitcoin's next major move. With the U.S. presidential election just days away, the crypto community is assessing the potential impact of each candidate's victory on Bitcoin. According to Polymarket, a popular prediction platform, Republican Donald Trump leads with a 66.1% chance of winning, backed by $720.9 million in bets, while Democrat Kamala Harris has a 33.9% chance, with $456.1 million wagered on her victory. Similarly, Kalshi's data places Trump's odds at 62 and Harris at 38. However, polling data from the New York Times offers a contrasting view. Harris holds a narrow national lead with 49 support compared to Trump's 48, marking her slimmest lead since August, according to Nate Cohn, the Times chief political analyst. The race remains exceptionally close, with 7 swing states likely to tip the balance. Even slight polling shifts could see either candidate sweeping these battlegrounds, making the final result uncertain. Trump's crypto-friendly promises, including his pledge to be a crypto president, have fueled hopes for favorable policies that might encourage Bitcoin investments. In contrast, a Harris may introduce volatility due to her more cautious stance on digital assets, leaving investors uncertain about the regulatory landscape. Both outcomes remain possible. The market seems poised for short-term reactions once the winner is announced. With Bitcoin positioned strongly near 69,000, market watchers are buzzing about its future trajectory, especially with macro events on the horizon. Crypto analyst Michael Vandepoppy has highlighted that Bitcoin's current trading range has held steady for the longest period since 2016 and 2020. He sees this 8-month consolidation as the calm before the storm. The Bitcoin range has been staying in place for 8 months, the longest consolidation period since 2016-2020. I think we'll break out in the next 2 weeks. See Bitcoin at 90,000,100,000 around NY. According to Vandepoppy, a breakout could push Bitcoin to new highs, with a potential price of 90,000 to 100,000 by the end of the year if momentum holds. One major pattern that has analysts excited is Bitcoin's cup handle formation, which has been forming over the past 3.5 years. Bitcoin, that's what you want to see. BTC successfully closed yesterday's weekly close above the handle low. This cup handle is 3.5 years in the making. U.S. elections next week. Somehow it all fits together perfectly. Probably nothing. Pic.twitter.com/XDRL76 Titan of crypto considers this pattern a bullish indicator, suggesting that Bitcoin could rally to a target of 110,000. He described this setup as signaling a big move ahead. Bitcoin cup handle target 110,000 BTC is currently retesting the handle of the cup. Big move ahead. Pic.twitter.com/RKBD beyond technical patterns and price targets. The macroeconomic backdrop could be a key driver of Bitcoin's direction. Vandepoppy suggests that this cycle may deviate from the usual 4-year market rhythm. With interest rates falling and governments increasing liquidity, China being a prime example, he argues that Bitcoin's growth potential might extend longer than expected. This October and the previous Rectember have shown that this cycle is more complex and different than the previous cycles, that I think that this is the cycle, get rid of the 4-year cycles. It's all depending on liquidity and interest rates, that if those keep falling, and he adds, if those rates keep falling and governments continue to print money, Bitcoin's peak might not arrive until 2026. However, the bullish sentiment comes with necessary warnings. Bitcoin analyst Ali notes that for an upward rally to materialize, Bitcoin must maintain its support level at 65,000. If it does, he predicts a potential rise to 72,000, followed by a brief pullback before another rally towards 78,000. That if Bitcoin holds above 65,000, I'm looking for a move up to 72,000, a pullback to 69,000, and then a rally towards 78,000. Senate, pic.twitter.com MichaelFP4955 in short. While market indicators and the macro landscape support a bullish case, the potential for volatility, especially with the U.S. election and upcoming Fed decision, shouldn't be underestimated. That a word of caution remains, though the market leans bullish. Bitcoin's path is never without surprises. Trade wisely and never invest more than you can afford to lose. Disclosure: this article does not represent investment advice. The content and materials featured on this page are for educational purposes only.